Sometimes I tell the story of the rage and resiliency that lived in the same space. I was just the fourth generation out of the system of enslavement. So I had lived through those things. Inside the school for children of African descent, there is an absence of inspiration. We want the children to be inspired, uplifted. So the problem we're solving is culture doesn't exist, so we bring it in. So if you've ever watched a drum class, the children cannot help but move. That is what I call the dance between the rage and resiliency of our people. The rage eats away at the heart. The resiliency invigorates and gives the heartbeat and the flow and circulation of life a different, pathway. Cultural wellness has to happen in the community. So we always have gatherings of one kind or another. Eldering gives them a sense that someone outside their home cares about them.
Atum is an incredible woman. She's a leader. It has a lot to do with her life experience and the wisdom that she has generated.
I was born and raised in Mississippi, and then from Mississippi moved to Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and lived in Milwaukee, married with all of my children actually. After my son, who was here at university, I took the Greyhound bus in the middle of the night and brought my other 3 sons and myself here. So I had to look at domestic violence because I had survived, and I was declaring that it wasn't going to stop me. So I wanted to apply those same principles to racism.
What I do see every day that I work with Elder Atum is the resilience and the strength that comes from those struggles to create change for the better.
I did not graduate from high school. I did lots of self-study. In the case of my family, they weren't allowed to work, any place except in the domestic. My father was a part of the sharecropping system. So I could see and experience a kind of survival spirit. So that's what I learned. That learning stayed with me.
The bridging of culture and health has been something that the Cultural Wellness Center has done since 1994. Adjacent to the Midtown Global Market is the headquarters for Alina. And Elder Atum brought together Alina on behalf of the residents of the South Minneapolis neighborhood. And Alina was able to learn from that.
It's a major gift to be able to institutionalize those teachings so that they don't die with the individual. How to study these stories of your life and turn that problem into knowledge, turn pain and suffering into knowledge. And from them I could see a future because I felt like everything could be overcome. And I got that resiliency from my parents, my grandparents, and all the people who were surviving in spite of the brutality of the segregation. The segregation was brutal. The capacity to live and learn in spite of, that capacity was there in each of the generations that have come before me. What I now know in the work that I do is that is what is culture. That's who I am, and that's what I teach.